Alright. This should be it. This should be the end of the Layton streams for a bit. I'm planning on taking a 1-week break between the original trilogy and the rest, probably. And, yeah, I've had a fantastic time revisiting these games, and, I know a good chunk of the audience is probably just happy that after this I'm gonna be taking a break doing literally anything else, but, you know, I like these games. They are a wonderful comfort in the most uncertain of times, and, you know, now we delve back into the mystery and maybe wrap things up, see how the rest of the mystery unfolds. I know how it unfolds, of course, but, you know, you gotta be a bit playful, I suppose, for the audience. Whatever. Let's dig right back into the story and figure out what the rest of this Unwound future has. I don't know. I'm not good at words. Our heroes divide into 2 groups and make a successful escape from the towering pagoda. Once outside, Luke, Layton, and Don Paolo discuss Dimitri's ambitions and his dark past. The discussion then turns to Don Paolo and the source of his contempt for Layton. With many of their questions answered, our heroes head to the hotel in order to regroup. Alright, well, let's move out. I don't want to waste too much time getting back to the hotel, so let's take the train.
Sounds good to me.
Fine, and this is where we part ways. I've got other things to do.
You sure you're not running off to formulate some kind of evil plan?
Now why would you ever accuse me of that? Truly, I'm wounded. I'm just going to work on a pet project of mine that I've been meaning to finish. Very well, Paul. Meet up with us later when you're ready. You can find this— Yeah, Layton. I'm no fool. I'll know where to find you.
And now he's gone. Are you sure it's wise to leave him to his own devices?
I understand your concern, Luke, but I think we can trust him now.
I suppose so, Professor. You must have cared an awful lot for Claire if losing her to you turned him into Don Paolo.
He certainly was quite besotted, but enough about that now. We have work to do. Let's get moving.
All right, but I'm still none the wiser as to our next step, especially now we know future Layton is a fake.
Well, in light of these new developments, our first priority is to rescue the Prime Minister. Do we have to? Also, hi, Hana. Do we have to rescue him? Dimitri fled the towering pagoda with Mr. Hawks, so he must have another hideout in the area.
And we're going to find it! Oh, but first we need to go to the hotel.
That's right. We need to meet Flora and Big Luke at the hotel. Hopefully they got back safely. Yeah, let's hope.
The train will take us back to Flatstone in a jiffy.
Thank you for that very necessary piece of dialogue. I know that it's near Flatstone, Luke. Don't worry. I'm not stupid. I didn't forget. Oh, hey, Chelmy.
Blast! Which one is it now? You look quite deep in thought there, Inspector. Have you found any new information on the case? Ah, Layton. Just the man I was looking for. You see, I've uncovered a clue that has simply stumped me. Here, you have a look. The fingerprint.
A fingerprint has been discovered at the scene of an unsolved crime. 4 suspects have been rounded up and brought into the station. Compare the fingers of suspects A, B, C, and D with the fingerprints shown beneath the magnifying glass to identify the culprit. Well, I think we can cross these 2 out immediately because I'm looking at the top here. This has like a little smudge on it. These 2 don't have that smudge on them. This one has a big line over it, so it's B or A. Wait, if it's like that, if it's like pressing down, that's gonna leave a print that is like a reflection. So I would say that means it's A, but B is a lot more faithful to the well, no, not entirely. Not entirely. I'm getting hung up once again. I'm getting hung up on technicalities that, to be honest, I probably shouldn't be getting caught up on. But I just have to run my options through. I'm gonna say it's A, just for the sake of brevity.
Right.
Okay, well if it wasn't that one, it would have been the other
Few
one.
things
So
satisfy like a
you know.
puzzle solved.
Not a big L or a big W in either case. At first glance, B looks like a possible match, but the print on the left is seen as a mirror image of the finger. Bingo.
That's it. Now I just need to track down the fiend who committed this crime.
Inspector, aren't you supposed to be searching for the Prime Minister right now?
Listen, lad, a man of the law can't simply ignore one case because he's busy with another. It's every officer's duty to assist and defend the citizens of our fair city. That's how I work, even in a place as lawless as overrun with criminal activity as this. It's even in this den of depravity I will ensure the spirit of Scotland Yard burns bright. I'm sure the citizens of this London are very grateful for your efforts, Inspector.
Shelby, you're an idiot. I mean, Shelby, I understand having multiple cases, but you would think finding the Prime Minister would be your fucking priority, even if I made a joke about us not wanting to save him. Does he always have I didn't even think of it like that. God. Also, hi, Kiki. But, yeah, that's just his fit. That hair is just his fit. I don't know why he wears it like that. It doesn't... the more you look at it, the more it just doesn't fit him. Awful. Yeah. Anyway, we said we were going to meet Big Luke at the hotel.
So let me get this straight. Dimitri is building a time machine to go back to the past and save Claire.
Correct, or at least that's what he said.
Funny, we went through every floor in the pagoda and I didn't see anything like a time machine.
Well observed, my boy. Dimitri clearly had a destination in mind when he escaped from the towering pagoda. I think he was heading to another base, perhaps a facility where he conducts his time travel research.
Is that what you went looking for when we were climbing the towering pagoda with Don Paolo?
Yes, in part anyway. I'll explain everything once we've caught up with Flora and Big Luke. Until then, I challenge you to think about the situation on your own. Okay. Well, actually, before we go in here, do you two have any new puzzles? No? Okay. Played Holiday for 4 hours straight and I feel like nothing is real. That's fair. I played in two 2-hour sessions, so I'm not quite as in-depth into the brain rot pile as you are, but I have a similar sentiment.
Professor, Luke, welcome back. I'm so glad you're both safe.
Good to see you too, Flora. I trust you didn't have too much trouble getting out of the pagoda.
Oh no, Big Luke was kind enough to lead the way for me. Speaking of Big Luke, where is he? Oh, well, when we got back here, a man with a mustache was waiting in the lobby. A man with a mustache? Was he dressed in black? Yes, that's right, he had a black uniform.
That sounds like Shipley to me.
Whoever he was, he walked straight up to Luke and started talking all fast and furious. At some point in the conversation, Luke started looking worried and said,
Flora, some very important business has come up, and I need to take care of it immediately. Please tell the professor to continue his investigation without me for now. Okay.
Did he tell you where he was going? No, but he did promise he would join us again later.
Big Luke is even more perceptive than I thought. He seems to know exactly what our next move will be.
Professor, is something the matter?
I'm just thinking back to what happened earlier. Do you remember who first told us that we had traveled into the future?
Well, that'd be Big Luke, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
You have a visitor, Professor.
Oh, who could that be, I wonder? We just saw you, motherfucker!
Pardon the sudden intrusion, Layton.
Inspector Chelby, we just saw you 2 minutes ago. We literally just solved that puzzle.
What can I do for you, Inspector?
Something I saw while running about town has been preying on my mind. I don't know how to say this. I'm afraid it might sound a bit ridiculous.
Not at all, Inspector. Please, continue.
Well, it's just, I could be mistaken, but I'm quite sure of what I saw. Remember our discussion about the explosion at the Institute of Polydimensional Research? Well, a few minutes ago, I spotted a woman who looked exactly like one of the blast victims.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about Claire, aren't you?
And you know why I'm so...
Yes, Inspector, you're not alone. We've seen her as well. The resemblance to Claire is striking, but it's coincidental. It has to be.
Yes, I suppose you must be right. I wasn't thinking straight.
There's bound to be a logical explanation for it. If the similarity isn't coincidental, this woman could be a relative of Claire's. A cousin, perhaps.
That would make sense. I'll check Claire's file and see if I can find anything out about her family. By the by, you haven't seen Barton around here anywhere, have you?
Constable Barton? No, can't say that I have, sir.
I swear he'd have been kicked off the force years ago if he didn't have me looking out for him. Of course, I am fond of the fellow, and I'll go out looking for him, but still. Anyway, if you see Barton, tell him his commanding officer's looking for him. Good day.
Alright then.
So where's our adventure taking us next, Professor? This isn't an adventure, Flora. It's an investigation. Can't you try and take it more seriously? I'm taking it very seriously, Luke. I was just excited, that's all. Not all of us get to go on these kinds of investigations all the time. Plus, you get to be with the professor day in, day out. Well, yeah. I suppose the Professor and I are always together.
Well, I'm glad to see you're enthusiastic, Flora. The three of us will get to the bottom of this case together. Now, let's move on. Oh yeah, I made some decent progress as well. I didn't quite get Yzma's Tear, which I believe is the go through acid thing. But I did get all of the stuff you said and the upgraded fireball thingy in Hollow Knight. So that was some good progress on my end at the very least. That was good.
Oh, heading out again already?
That's right. By the way, Becky, I was wondering if there's somewhere nearby where we can cross the river.
There's the bridge, but it's quite a long way out beyond Chinatown. Do excuse me, but I couldn't help but hear you're trying to cross the river. Granny, I didn't realize you were awake. There used to be a tunnel that would take you across. It went right under the river, and people could just walk to the other side. Wow, a tunnel under the river sounds amazing. Unfortunately, once the family gained control of the city, they shut down the tunnel. Grafton might know how to get to it, though.
Grafton?
Don't you know him? He's easy to spot with those bushy eyebrows, blue hat, and scheming smile. Ah, yes, we go back a long way. He spends most of his time down at the black market these days.
Ah, yes, I do believe we met this friend of yours before. Oh yeah, him. You remember him, don't you, Luke? Luke?
Where'd he go?
He was just here a moment ago.
Oh, are you looking for little Luke? I just saw him leaving.
By himself? But where could he possibly be going? Please excuse me, madam, but I need to go find Luke. Thank you for directing us to Grafton.
Not at all. We at the Hotel Duke are always delighted to assist our guests.
Yeah, no, Hana's not even being mean about it. It's just legit. No, Hana would just beat me by a long shot at a Hollow Knight race. I've only beaten the game once, and I am currently trying to do it a second time.
I'm worried, Professor. Where could Luke have run off to?
I don't know, but I share your concern. It's also just the fact that, you know, I've done this to myself, but I just have so many, like, responsibilities that I could never just memorize. Not just Hollow Knight, but like any Metroidvania to the extent that a lot of Metroidvania players do. It's unlike Luke to take off without so much as a word.
Maybe he decided to go on a secret mission of his own, like you did when we went to the Towering Pagoda.
Well, whatever his reasons, we shouldn't be out there. He shouldn't be out there alone. We need to find him. All right. Well, while we're going out and about, we might as well. Wait, no, this is the way back to the time place. And also, I'd like to do my Sonic Mania race with Nuz before I even think about another race. I'm still waiting for when Nuz is, available for that.
Hello again, boyo. What can I do for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, madam, but you haven't seen the boy who's traveling with me go by, have you?
The country bumpkin in the blue hat, is it? Yes, I saw him. Going up to Flatstone Street, he was. He didn't seem lost, see, so I just let him be. Oh dear, I wish I'd said something to him now.
Not to worry, I'm sure we'll find him soon. Thank you for the information. Yeah. Hey, Chelms.
What is it now, Layton?
Inspector, have you seen Luke? He slipped off on his own a few moments ago.
That's strange. Well, he hasn't taken the train, or I would have seen him. That much I can say for sure.
I see. Then he must have headed towards the river.
I thought that boy was joined to you at the hip. Well, I suppose every hatchling has to spread their wings one day.
Yes, well, I'm just a bit concerned as to where he's flown off to.
I know the feeling. Barton gets me fretting over him twice a week at the very least. Luke's a fair bit brighter than Barton, though, so I wouldn't worry yourself. He'll turn up.
Just the same, if you happen to see Luke, please let him know I'm looking for him.
Will do, Layton.
Alright, where is he? Oh, you. Hi.
Ah! What do you want? Please don't hurt me!
I simply wish to ask you a question, sir. No need for theatrics.
Alright.
The young fellow I've been traveling with, have you seen him around here?
You mean the one with the blue hat and the piercing stare?
I'd hardly describe his stare as piercing, but yes, I think we're talking about the same boy.
I see him around here. Is he lost?
Either lost or wandering. I'm not quite sure yet.
He'll keep you from hunting me down. I hope you find him soon.
Thank you. Layton's just fucking baffled by this guy, and to be honest, same. I mean, no, I get why he's afraid, because, like, quote-unquote future Layton, leader of the Mafia and all that shit, but still, it's like, bro, it's okay. Oh, hey, there's Luke. You okay, buddy? Luke, there you are.
Oh, hi, Professor.
I see you've gone out for a stroll. May I join you?
Of course. I'm sorry for running off. I was just thinking. We've had so much fun these last few years, and I've become so used to going everywhere together.
Of course you have. After all, we're the best of friends. It's only natural we spend time together.
But Dad told me the other day that he's being transferred. We'll all be moving away.
Ah, yes, your father mentioned that to me as well. Now tell me, Luke, do you believe that we're true friends?
Of course I do. How could you even ask that?
Good. There's no need to worry. True friends, you see, share a special connection. And this connection endures no matter how far apart they may be in the world. Distance and time apart cannot break the bonds formed by a true friendship. Do you see?
I think I do, Professor.
Excellent. Let's get back to our investigation. We've got many mysteries to solve.
All right, let's go, Professor.
Oh, it's good to see you back in high spirits, my boy. Now tell me, can you guess where we're headed next?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure Dimitri fed to the place where he's building the time machine. But the question is, where? We already know that this research lab isn't in the Towering Pagoda.
That's right. Let's review all the clues we've gathered in our investigation of this London. Has anything we've seen around the city struck you as suspicious?
Oh, what about all the men in white coats we bumped into? Those were lab coats, no doubt. Perhaps those men are involved in Dimitri's research.
Excellent. Now let's think carefully. Met several men in lab coats around this London. Other than their garb, what else did all these men have in common?
Oh, of course!
Hmm?
They all had wet shoes!
Oh yeah, they were fucking soaked!
So they must have walked through a very wet area, but where could that be? The River Thames! Maybe they came to this part of the town through the tunnel under the river. Flora? What? Tunnel under the river? We asked a lady at the hotel how to get across the river, and she told us about this tunnel. Oh, wow.
Yes, we've met quite a few scientists during our time here. They haven't been very forthcoming with details. It's clear where they've been coming from. My suspicion is that these men work at a research facility located near the river. They probably come to town to refresh themselves after long hours of research.
And you've known this whole time, Professor?
It's been a working theory for a while, yes. After all, who goes around in soggy shoes? We've seen too many men walking about like that for me to write the whole thing off as coincidence. I therefore believe this research facility is somewhere on the other side of the river.
Amazing! I've clearly still got a long way to go before I can reason as well as you do, Professor.
Alright everyone, we're going back to the Black Market Bazaar.
Why there? If we're trying to get across the river, shouldn't we head back to the riverside area? I'm sure we'll be going there eventually. But first we have to talk to that man at the bazaar with the eyebrows. Grafton, I think. Okay, if you say so.
Alright, ignore this motherfucker right here. Yo, my boy! Oh, you don't have another puzzle? Okay. Well. Bye. That man with the eyebrows, even though there's like 10 of those in each game. Oh. Thank you, haha burb. Boom. Hello, Grafton.
Oh, that's the first time someone's called me by my real name in ages. Where'd you hear it?
The proprietors of the hotel informed us of your name. Also, you say eyebrows, but no, that's a whole ass unibrow.
Ah, oh, dear old Maggie. She can be quite fierce, and underneath it, she's a good egg. Anyway, what can I do for you?
We're trying to find a way across the river. We told you might be able to help us.
Have you tried jumping?
I must admit, that's an option we've never considered.
Yeah, I'm just pulling your leg. Well, there's a couple of boats that leave from outside the Thames Arms. Those are just for family thugs to use, mind.
I was told you of another way across.
Ah, so Maggie laid it all out for you, did she?
More or less. Yeah, but that's a mustache on top of his eyes. God, and he also has another mustache down there. Double mustache, God. That's that sure is a character design.
All right then, but things are pretty rough across the river. If you're sound heading there, I need to make sure you've got the brains to get across.
Don't worry, I don't. Oh God. Oh wait, no! This is the. Oh yes, I actually remember this one. Move the 3 colored blocks to their respective spaces. Touch the arrows to rotate. Yeah, the sequel to the Gravity Maze from I think a couple streams back. I don't remember the exact one. Oh, but I like this one. This one's kind of neat. I don't know. I just like it. All right. Up. And boom. There we go. Easy.
That should do the trick.
See, we need more of those
Satisfy
less
like a
sliding block
puzzle
puzzles. Amazing. Even when the number of blocks increases, the way you do the puzzle stays the same. It's easy if you keep your cool. Yeah. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Huh. Right, I see you've got enough brains to look after yourself out there. So listen up. Down by the riverside, there's a door that leads to a tunnel under the river. The door's locked tighter than a bank safe, but here's the thing. There's a way to open it.
Go on.
Of course, it's not a button or anything. It's that straightforward. It's a fancy coded lock. Since you just solved me puzzle, I reckon you have what it takes to break the code.
Okay. Just doesn't even tell us the code though. Okay. Bye. We could have just gone through the tunnel probably and just figured that out ourselves. There was no reason for the bridge of Grafton to be there.
Look, that must be a door that Grafton was talking about. I think you're right, Flora. Now we just have to find the coded lock.
Right there. Oh, who the fuck is that? I forgot that NPC was there or existed. We'll have to talk to him in a minute.
Bingo! So this is the coded lock that Grafton was talking about. I think I can break the code. Let's see.
A zero-sum game. Alright, for each of the 4 squares below, there is a way to display all the numbers from 0 to 9. Press the 4 buttons A, B, C, and D to change the numbers according to a hidden set of rules. Work out the hidden rules and set all the numbers to 0. Oh, God. Okay, so that's 1, 4, 7, 0. Click every. I mean, yes, that is the. That is the easy way to do it. Just fucking mash some shit and just. Eventually, wait.
Here's my answer.
Nice.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Oh my God. It always works, baby. Button A, that's 5B answer. Yeah, who cares? We button mashed it.
I think that did the trick.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. Anyway, hi.
Well, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Herschel Layton. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance, Mr.
Me, I'm Beacon. I take care of that lighthouse on the river.
And shouldn't you be in there, protecting the shore from errant boats?
Oh, hello, little boy. You were so quiet I didn't notice you down there. So you wonder why I'm here? I'd be happy to tell you, but first I could really use some help. There's a puzzle I can't solve and keep me up all night, and I need my beauty sleep. Why don't you help me find the answer to this troublesome little thing?
Sure thing. Puzzle 80. Making a scene. You create a scene with the following conditions. 1 male is standing in front of a child. 2 males are standing behind a female. 1 male and 1 female are standing behind a male. And 1 female is standing behind a child. You create this scene with a minimum number of people. How many people are there in your scene? Okay, wait, let me Let me reread that. Okay, one male standing in front of a child, one female standing behind a child. One male and one female are standing behind a male. Two males standing behind a female. Two males are standing behind a female. One female is standing behind a child. One male and one female are standing behind a male. One standing from... Could that just be 3? Because there's one male and one female standing behind a male. They never specify the gender of the child. So they could be a male. So by that logic, it could just be 3, right? Yeah. Yeah.
That should do the trick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just as I suspected.
Easy. Easy.
Goodness, you're quite the intellectual, aren't you? Now, what was it that you and your little friend wanted to talk to me about?
We were just wondering what you were doing here on the shore instead of in the lighthouse.
Ah, yes, well, mine's a rather sad story, so I hope you're not criers. I'll try and keep it brief. Before I came to London, I was a star lighthouse keeper down in Dover. But then my employer fitted the place out with a mechanical control system. The machine there was made, as they say, redundant. I was utterly crushed. I was living my dream down there, only to be chased out by a machine. That is a terribly unfortunate turn of events. I just wait, it gets worse. After being run out of town, I found work here in London. I'd say I'd be looking after a lighthouse. When I peeked inside, I got a horrible shock. The whole thing's filled with awful machines, buzzing, work, and doing other machiney things. This morning I just couldn't stand being around all that clanking, so I came for a walk to clear my head.
Strange. Why would the owner put out an ad for a lighthouse keeper when the machines do all the work? There's something fishy about this, Professor.
I agree. I have a feeling there's more going on than you, I, or Beacon are aware of. I mean, his name is literally Beacon. He was made to work at a lighthouse. Damn. You don't get that level of fate too often. Oh, hey, our patented once-a-game sewer section.
Yikes! This place is disgusting.
It seems this tunnel has been neglected for some time. It started to leak and fall apart. There's no way to get to the other side without getting one's feet thoroughly soaked.
No wonder those scientists always have wet shoes.
With all the boats in the area under family supervision, crossing the river is no easy task. The tunnel is their best bet for unimpeded movement between both sides of the river. And I guess when it's not a sewer section, it's an underground section. There's always some sort of underground cave or sewer or something in Layton. God.
If we try and walk through this mess, we'll get absolutely soaked. I know it's hard, Flora, but sometimes sacrifices must be made for the sake of investigation. It's easy for you to say, Luke. You're wearing shorts.
Damn. Well, sucks to be you then, but you wanted to be here. The white-clad men walking around with wet feet are, in fact, scientists put to work by Dimitri in his research laboratory. They walk through a partially flooded tunnel under the River Thames to get into town where they want a bit of a break from the labs. Oh, hi. Well, look who we have here. You!
I thought this place was unguarded.
Yeah, you've got it all wrong, boy. I'm not on guard. I'm just having a break. It's nice and quiet down here. But now that I've seen you, I can't very well let you just waltz on past, can I?
Listen, we really need to pass through. Can't you just look the other way?
Headed for the research facility, are you? Okay, whatever. I'm not exactly on the clock here, after all. That doesn't mean I don't have standards, and if you can't measure up, you're out of luck. Standards? What kind of standards? You need to have solved at least 80 puzzles, which you seem to have done. You're free to go through. Aren't you worried about what will happen if people find out you let us pass? So what if you do pass? You won't stop the boss. No one's got the brains for that. And now that he's got his eye on you, it's only a matter of time before he traps you. We'll see about that. My break's over now. I don't imagine we'll be seeing each other again. Goodbye. Damn. What a prick.
Wow, look at this.
I think it's safe to say that we've arrived at Dimitri's research facility.
Do you think the Prime Minister is being held here, Professor?
That's more than likely, which would mean the place is probably under very heavy guard. Be on the lookout for trouble, everyone. Oh boy, here we are. We are in the end game, though, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Chapter 11, the Time Machine Laboratory. Yeah, no, that sounds very final to me. I don't think this is the kind of place we can stroll into through the main gate. Perhaps there's a more discreet entrance.
Good idea, Professor. We might find another way in if we search the area carefully.
Like this door?
I think we can squeeze through here. Hey, look, you two. There's a message scrolled here.
Oh, where?
Right there, on that little scrap of paper stuck to the wall. See it?
Wow, pollution.
Puzzling legend. The note contains instructions for disarming the traps on the door. One of the 4 buttons, A, B, C, or D, disarms the traps. To find out which one it is, trace a path from a center square, going horizontally or vertically from square to square in the order red, blue, yellow until you reach the correct button. You cannot pass through the same square twice. Okay. Red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yeah. Wait, no, that's red, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, I made a wrong turn somewhere. Bip. Oh yeah, no, yeah. A still works. Is it A? I don't know. I'm tempted to just click it though, because I want to make sure that I don't run over time tonight, because I remember the finale being a bit long. Take a gamble.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, okay, good.
I don't want to brag, but that was pretty great.
Well done. Button A on the top left is the one that disarms the traps. Now you can open the door. Good, good. Let's not waste more time than we need to.
Ha! I did it! Who knows what would have happened to us if I hadn't solved that puzzle?
Your help is greatly appreciated, Flora. I do wonder who could have left this message here, though.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take is the thing, because like I remember staying up till midnight-ish working on the finale for this game the first time I played it. But you know, considering you know we've made pretty decent progress in each stream, I think it should be fine. Anyway,
About time! I'm glad to see you had enough brains to solve your way through my puzzle. Oh, hi there, Don Paolo.
Hi there, Don Paolo! I'm not gonna get in the shadows here, boy! At least pretend to be startled, will you?
how did you manage to get across the Thames ahead of us, Paul?
Yeah, let me tell you a little something about being a true gentleman, Layton. True gentlemen keep their secrets, so don't think I'll be sharing them with you.
You probably just used that ropey flying machine of yours to...
It's not ropey. I thought I'd made myself clear. The matter is not open for discussion. Nosy brat.
Very well, Paul. Now then, let's push on. Oh, never change, Paolo. You fucking bitch. Where's the? I was looking for coins, but I guess we'll go in the hole.
This lad's sure to take us down to the research facility.
Ah, yes. Captain Obvious to the rescue once again. Stand aside. I'll lead the way.
No way, I'm the youngest and the nimblest. I should go first.
Being nimble doesn't make you first. It makes you a monkey.
You know, Don has a lot of good lines. I'm realizing he has a lot more good lines than I remember.
Now stand aside.
Really, what kind of behavior is that for an adult? Oh, Don Paolo, I'm so disappointed in you. You're so polite and reasonable when you were disguised as the professor.
Of course I was. When I play a part, I mimic every nuance of the character, right down to that hypocrite Layton's phony gentleman act.
That's a terrible thing to say. He's not acting like a gentleman, he is a gentleman.
Whatever. Look, let's settle this debate with a puzzle. If the brat solves it, he can go first.
Everything between Chinatown and certain big events is non-existent. That's fair. I remember certain like key pieces here and there between them, but those are the big 2 plot points, yeah. Here's a strange construction site. You have to inspect every ladder and girder, starting from the arrow and passing through points A, B, C, and D in order. You never take the same route twice, except to pass over or under a ladder. In what order do you use the white ladders? Oh god. Drag the numbered ladders over the white ladders to indicate their order. Well, I assume we're starting from here. That's 1. Wait, unless it's a trick question. Oh god. Layton! Please, don't do this to me. Okay, so, I would think that would be the one. And maybe if you go down, it would be... Yeah, I don't think it would be that simple. You gotta go from A through D first. So, but... let me bring out the notepad. You go down, up, yep. And then you go that way, up, right maybe, in there. That means that one would be 2. And then, zoop, zoop, Vup. Vup. Well, I don't know how you get back up, but in terms of the order, it would be 1, 2, 3.
Here's my answer.
Nice.
I knew it.
That's right, no matter which route you take, the 3 ladders get used in the same order. These routes may seem inefficient, but no matter which one you take, since you can't go the same way twice, the distance traveled is the same. Oh, okay, so you don't actually have to worry about getting back, I suppose. Okay, nice.
Perhaps your head's not as empty as it looks. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go down first.
Okay, everyone, the coast is clear. Come on down.
This looks like your classic underground passageway for transporting research materials. I'll bet you anything that this tunnel leads all the way back out to the Thames.
You sound awfully sure about that.
Remember who you're talking to, boy. No one does secret research like Don Paolo.
I suppose everyone's gonna have a hobby.
Oh my.
What is it?
The materials they have here, they look like... No, I must be mistaken. Never mind. What? Come on, Layton, speak up. Come on. Oh well. Well,
This metal shutter is blocking our way. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not welcome here. Of course not, Flora. That's how criminals work. The dirtier the deed, the more cautious they get. See if you can go down their way to fit a puzzle lock to the shutter.
oh, not even an exclamation point that time. Well, that's probably because I clicked on it as a map icon instead of you know, in the identification, I suppose. I don't know. Make your way from the green square to the red square, one step at a time. What's the catch? We only move to numbers that are 1 higher or lower than your current number. Reach the red square by following this rule and the door will open. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Do I have to click that one too? No, okay. Fucking easy.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
We gaming. We found the correct path. First try.
Ha! That lock didn't stand a chance against me. Stupid lock. I hope you didn't enjoy cracking that lock too much, Luke. It could lead you to a life of crime. Thanks, Flora. I'll bear that in mind.
Jesus.
What are you all doing down here?
Shh. Keep it down, sir. We've come to rescue you.
I don't know what you mean.
There's nothing to fear, my friend. We know the whole story. You were captured by the family, or rather, by Dimitri Allen. And now you're being forced to work on his research here, correct?
Dimitri Allen? You know his name, but who are you exactly?
I am the real Professor Layton. Dimitri has been using my good name for his own misguided purposes.
I see. I remember hearing that you worked in archaeology. Yes, it all makes sense now. Goodness, you can't imagine how shocked I was when I found out Layton was actually Dimitri.
Are any of the other scientists here aware of Dimitri's true identity?
Some, yes, but I don't dare talk about it with people here. Imagine what your family would do to me if they caught me spraying that kind of information around.
I see. Well, is Dimitri here in the facility?
Yeah, well, he comes and goes. Yikes! Quick, the 2 guards are heading this way.
Oh, it's these assholes. Hi.
Ugh, this place is like a deep freeze. What do we have to stand guard down here anyway? Most we're gonna find is a rat.
Man, monkey and rat. It's like this finale was made for pure parry references.
We're down here because we messed up, ain't we? It is our punishment, and I'd say we got off lightly. If Bostros hears you hopping on like that, he'll knock your block off. I wish I'd stayed in school, bruv. I should have known no good would come from this line of work. Shut it, Mopey. We got 10 hours till our shift ends, and we just gotta stick it out. You really want to make the time go faster? Stop your moaning and tell me a joke or something.
Psst, did you hear that? I did. Those 2 are going to stand guard there for the next 10 hours.
I'm heading back. The guards know me. I'll walk past on my own. They won't stop me.
Wait just a moment. I think we might be able to get these chaps to turn a blind eye to us.
But how?
It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times. Oh boy, we're gonna knock them the fuck out? I actually forget how this one goes. Drop this wooden crayon on the thigh. Yes, we are. Okay, we're knocking them the fuck out. All I have to do is cut the rope, but it's all tangled up. Line up the rope to Line up the parts to straighten out the rope, ready for cutting. Use all the parts. Oh boy, but the thing is, it's a, well, not quite a sliding block puzzle, I suppose. But you know. I want to say maybe use something like this first. No, actually, wait, no, that wouldn't work. There's a blank space there. I should probably get like something like this over here, just so we have like a final place, like a final solution / goal to get to, I suppose. Bop. Bop. Yeah, this one's pretty fun. You just gotta, you know, figure it out. Oh wait, no, that doesn't quite work out, does it? Where's another one with 2? This one? Oh, that works. But then we need to find something that hooks those 2 up. Like this, maybe? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that, on the other hand, does not quite work. That also doesn't work. I guess that works. But I was thinking that would be for that. Boop. Maybe this down here. This over here? Oh, that works. That kind of works. Wait. Oh, we are right there. Ah, yes, there we go.
That should do the trick.
Easy peasy.
Just as I suspected.
That's right, it's time to cut the rope, even if you do feel a little sorry for the thugs. Nah, fuck them. Damn. I thought from the perspective of the puzzle, I thought the box was a little bigger and it was just gonna flatten them. Satisfying thud, though.
Crikey, I didn't see that coming. We got cold for a while.
Yes, I'm not one to condone violence, but needs must. At least now I can pass safely. I have something else to tell you before we move on. We came here to prevent Dimitri from completing his time machine. We also wish to liberate all the sites that Dimitri is holding captive.
I'm listening.
I'm hoping we can speak directly to the man and end this whole mess. Do you know Dimitri's current whereabouts?
Well, if he's here, he'll probably be in the central research room. I'll show you the way.
Wonderful. But before we go, will you allow me one more question?
Go on.
These materials lying around down here, they aren't for building a time machine, are they?
No, they aren't.
What exactly are you working on here?
My specialty is polydimensional physics, so I've been assigned to the work on the time machine. The materials lying around here belong to a separate research group within the facility.
This group also works under Dimitri's supervision?
Who knows? That group tinkers with some pretty dangerous stuff. I don't think Dimitri's that interested in what they do, though.
Well then. I guess that's not our problem then. Maybe. Even I draw a line using things like this. Oh yeah, there's a fucking tank right here! Bombs? Where's the lamp oil? We had the rope! We had the rope! We have the bombs! Where's the lamp oil? God. Can't do anything right. Oh hey, cue ball.
What's with all this racket, Horace? Who are these folk? Cuthbert, this is the real Professor Layton.
Eh? What do you mean the real Professor Layton?
Look, I'll explain it all later. We don't really have time to go into it here. All you need to know for now is that these people have come to help us get out of here for good. You do want to go back to our own time, don't you?
Our own time? Aye, I'd do anything to get back there. What can I do for you, Professor? I have to find Dimitri, the man who's been using my name. I hear he could be in the central research room. Do you know where that is? Aye, you're close. It's just a wee bit down the corridor. Wow, I still can't believe you're the real deal. That's a right turn up for the books. As I recall, you were rather surprised to see me the last time we met as well. Well, I'm awful sorry, but I wasn't there to know who I was talking to. Anywho, we can chit-chat later, away before you're spotted. Buster and his boys were just through here, gabbing something about intruders.
Yeah, no, this accent has thrown me for a fucking loop. and I managed Kyutaro in Your Turn to Die, and this one's just throwing me for, oh god. I still don't know what that is. What? It's like a half Scottish, half Canadian, if I had to guess, because of the boots.
Well, but how did he pick up on us so quickly?
Bah, I should have known. We probably tripped an infrared sensor. Basic secret base stuff. No sense standing around, Layton. Let's go.
Okay. Boink. It's too heavy, I can't open it. What is around here? It's awfully long and complicated, that warning. Oh, okay, let's just focus on the main objective, I suppose. This door appears to lead to the central research room.
I do hope Dimitri's in there, Professor.
As do I. You heard him talking earlier, Luke. He can still be reasoned with, I'm sure of it.
Well, our first challenge is to get this door open. It's got some strange lock on it.
Another puzzle, I suspect. What is with these guys and funky locks? Well, I guess that's just a Layton concept. A constant, not concept. We always have the funny, funky locks. All right. The plus sign is hidden in the plus sign displayed in the top left is hidden somewhere in this pattern. Can you find it? It's exactly the same shape and size. Just draw a line around it. Okay. This is one of those. This is one of them optical illusion type things. I get you. I get you. Wait. Like that, yeah?
That should do the trick.
Man, I was having a lot more trouble yesterday.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
That's right, it should be easy, but people seem to have a hard time with this one. The human eye can be surprisingly unreliable. Yeah, once you see the L shape, it's like basically like, oh, there we go then.
There we are. The door's lock seems to have disengaged.
Own it right there.
Yo, Tiny Layton with the gun. I forgot about that.
So this is where you sneaky sneaks have been hiding. There'll be no getting away this time.
Oh,
Oh no! We're trapped!
Oh, fuck.
Quickly, follow me.
Layman with the fuck gun.
huh?
Wait, who is that? Who is that voice? Oh,
Through here, everyone. Phew, that was too close. Oh, my heart's still racing.
who are you? Oh, fuck.
My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
I absolutely love Layton's getting held at gunpoint. Yeah. You know, you never really hear Layton, like, too distressed.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Claire, is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister.
Yo,
I've been
Celeste,
trying to uncover
like
what really happened to her.
hit indie game Celeste? I'm sorry.
I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
Well, okay. That's everything solved. Now I just need to stop Alan. The enigmatic woman is none other than Claire's younger sister, Celeste. She came to the future London in search of clues as to the circumstances of her sister's death, and is following Professor Layton in the belief that he will uncover the truth. You're Claire's younger sister.
You look exactly like her. It's uncanny.
We've crossed paths several times, haven't we? And yet it's strange. Claire never mentioned having a sister.
It is my greatest regret that we spent the last years of her life estranged from each other. Forgive me for not getting in touch with you earlier, Professor. I wanted to, but I was afraid it might attract unwanted attention from the family. For your own safety, I decided it was best to avoid contact with you.
I see.
You must have cared dearly for your sister to come to a place like this in search of the truth.
Well, if I'm honest, I haven't been running my own investigation so much as tailing yours, Professor.
But why?
Your reputation. Don't they say the great Professor Layton can solve any puzzle? I thought that if anyone could get to the bottom of what happened that day, it would be you.
Celeste, on the day of the explosion,
Oh no, the family will be here any second. We've got to run. Ah, that's my time to shine. No one makes a grand escape like Don Paolo.
We can't do it quickly in a big group like this. We need to split up.
I couldn't agree more, my dear Celeste. Please allow me to personally escort you to safety. Layton, you take the kids.
He took the fucking kids.
Celeste, wait! There's still so much we need to discuss. Aha! Found you!
Professor, this city hides a secret so large, it defies the imagination.
The answer to everything lies in the Old Father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Old Father Thames? Okay. Escape the facility. Oh, okay. So we can't just walk right into his gun range?
Oi! Stay where you are, intruders!
Professor, look out!
Luke, Floor, we have to run.
Okay, well, I guess we can't just run in. Okay.
We need to leave this facility immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Out. I know we just got here, but get the fuck out.
Phew, I can't believe the three of us made it out there in one piece.
Don't let your guard down, Luke. We're not out of the woods yet.
Professor, I just can't stop thinking about the last thing Celeste said to us.
The answer to everything lies in the Old Father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Also, Nudge, you're looking for this.
Celeste was clearly trying to give us a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
Oh, of course. She used a code to hide our meeting place from the family. But what could that code possibly mean?
Think of it as a puzzle, Luke.
Well, we've called the
Though I
river Old
suspect
Father
the answer
Thames
to
multiple
this
times
puzzle
now.
is much more than our next meeting place. I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters and where Dimitri's been hiding.
If that's the case, it's even more important that we find out where this place is.
I mean, literally, we've heard about a sort of like Layton lookalike or somebody in a top hat at the very least going to the restaurant by the Thames. So I really don't think it's that much of a puzzle.
Named the Thames Arms.
There we go. That was enough beating around the bush for old Layton boy.
That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms? But how did you work that out?
It is
Well, Luke,
literally
have you
so
ever
simple.
heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature, and the river.
Yeah, we
when
got it.
Celeste said that the answer lies in the Old Father's embrace. The father she was talking about.
Yeah,
was
we
Old
got it,
Father
we got it.
Thames.
He's like mansplaining her as Luke just dumped disgust.
And an embrace in someone's
Well,
arms.
it could go. You know, to be honest, you know what? it could go either way. I wouldn't call Luke dumb, just naive.
I've been thinking, Professor. What about Luke? About how you, Dimitri, and Don Paolo all have a personal tie to poor Claire. How all of you seem to question the circumstance surrounding her death. Even Celeste does. Why do I get the feeling that many of the mysteries in this city lead back to that explosion?
The explosion that killed Claire didn't just destroy the lab in which she worked. But by the time I got word of the accident and ran to the site, the whole place was in flames. A block of flats next to the lab had also been destroyed by the blast. The entire area was devastated. Looking upon that scene, I knew that Claire was lost to me forever. And I wasn't the only one who lost something that day. Many others were wounded or lost loved ones. To this day, I still remember an orphan child I met wandering the street, wailing for his parents. For some time after the incident, I was in a state of shocked grief. When I came back to my senses, I noticed something curious. Despite the scale of the damage, there was no follow-up coverage in the media. Not one word about the incident was printed or broadcast after the initial reports. I knew the only way I'd get answers about what had happened was by running my own investigation. Don't think we don't see the motherfucker in the back. We'll come back to that. I immediately set to work researching Claire's lab and the scientists she had worked with. During my investigation, I learned that powerful political forces had suppressed reports of the blast. Oh shit! It was right after this discovery that I was viciously assaulted. My injuries were so severe that I was in a hospital for a month. I was lucky to be alive. When I returned to work, my office had been torn apart. The majority of the information I'd gathered on the case had been stolen. The explosion was no ordinary accident. Someone with serious political clout was involved. And this person abused his or her power to keep any facts about the event from ever coming to light. I tried to dig back into the case several times, but it was no use. Every time I tried to make progress, I was met with resistance and threats of violence. Claire is lost to me forever, I know that, but I must know the truth of what happened that day. It's a feeling I'm sure Don Paolo and Celeste share as well.
So you think Dimitri knows the truth?
Dimitri and perhaps one other person.
What else? Who else do you mean, Professor?
Everything will become clear at the Thames Arms. Let's go.
Okay. Let's get a move on.
I am lost.
Ah! Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Flora. It's just him again.
Flora, are you okay?
Scusa, comrades. It wasn't my intention to scare the young Fraulein.
Pavel, what are you doing down here?
I was exploring the area and somehow ended here. Perdido. Doing some of the cavern exploration you were talking about before, I take it. Earlier in my quest to find the great tunnels, I mistakenly wandered onto some train tracks. A little viaje put me in great peril, but danger is part and parcel of exploring El Mundo, non? I suppose you could say that. Naturalmente, most of my travel woes could have been avoided if my compass hadn't been broken. Though I think this map might be able to show me which way to go. A bit of help, Vite?
God, I'm not tired of you, but come on.
This chart has cardinal directions written on each square. However, the top of the chart is not necessarily north. If you point the correct side of the chart as north and start moving in the direction each square indicates, allows you to pass over all squares in the chart. No, wait, if you point the correct side of the chart as north, starting from a certain square and moving in the direction each square indicates, allows you to pass over all the squares in the chart. Knowing this, can you work out which side of the map, A, B, C, or D, is north? Okay. Well, let's work it out. News. Oh, shit. You point the correct side as north. Starting from a certain square. Well, all good investigations start in the middle, I suppose, right? Down, well, no, actually, no, not this time. When's West? I gotta, like, rotate my head for this one. God. Well, actually, wait. Let's say we rotate it. Can we? Oh yeah, we can. Well, actually, no. It's not giving me the option right now. Weirdly enough, huh? That's strange. Oh well. Well, I suppose I can rotate. I suppose I can just rotate the window on stream. Maybe. Let me try. No. There's no rotation thing. Just the increase and decrease size thing. Huh. Pick up the laptop. No. Oh God. I mean, I think there's like a shortcut that allows me to like change the way my desktop screen is orientated, but I don't want to go through that headache just for one puzzle. So if, let's say this is north, hypothetically. Let's say hypothetically. That means this would be east. Wouldn't that be north? South. East. I guess. C is, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Hypotheticals just that I hate that word's been ruined for me because like I used to say it a lot and it's like, oh God, no, it's been tainted. It's been tarnished. God. I don't know. I think I got a good answer there with C, honestly. Why bother trying anything else?
That should do the trick.
Okay.
Well, that's settled.
Oh, okay. The sound cut out on my end for a second. I don't know if it's cutting out for y'all as well. Okay, no, it's back. All right. C is north. If you set C is north and start from the center square, you pass through all the squares. Yep.
All right. Oh, double gracias, my monsieur. Thanks to you, I can now continue my travels. Do be careful out there, Pavel.
Yeah. Or just stand there in the wet. That works too.
We've made it this far, so I think it's finally safe to say we've given the family the slip.
Things got rather chaotic back there, Flora. Are you feeling all right? Not too shaken?
I'm fine, Professor. I'm just glad I had you both with me. Professor, the Thames Arms is just up the road from here. Let's go and meet Celeste.
Oh damn, another chapter gap already. Okay, yeah, maybe it will be like a two-hour stream, maybe instead of 3. Chapter 12: The Truth Revealed. Alrighty, let's go. Oh hey, tell me.
Layton. Any breakthroughs in your investigation?
Possibly, Inspector. In fact, I'm very glad to see you. I need you to accompany me to the Thames Arms.
The Thames Arms?
Well, my investigation of those promises revealed delicious smells, sir.
Be quiet for just a minute, will you, Barton? What is there at the Thames Arms that's so amazing that I need to head there this very instant?
I make no promises, but it's likely that what happens there will lead you to the Prime Minister.
Really now? Well, my interest is piqued, but as to matter of this blasted puzzle.
What puzzle?
It's in this note I found. I have a feeling it could have some bearing on the case.
Would you mind if I had a look at it, Inspector? You receive a letter that says, the room in this photograph hides a secret. Remove one of the floor tiles to reveal a hidden treasure. In the same envelope as the letter is this photograph shown below with the following note on the back. Follow the arrow to where the treasure lies. Which tile do you need to remove in order to find the treasure? Circle your answer. Wait! I remember this one. The little monkey. The little monkey, its nose and mouth make like an arrow shape, so it's pointing down to this one. Boop.
That
Easy.
should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
The monkey! Yes. Yes, Naz. That's right, the nose and mouth of the monkey in this picture on the wall combine to form an arrow shape. The treasure can be found under the floor tile, directly beneath this arrow. I'm sorry, Inspector, but this letter doesn't appear to have any relevance to the case.
Oh, well isn't that just wonderful? Another prospective lead fizzles out. I'm at my wit's end, I tell ya. Whatever you've got to show me at the Thames Arms, it has to be more useful than that note.
Yeah, it better be. Man, we got a big group right now, huh? Look at all these pixel lads. Oh hey! Big Luke.
I'm so glad we're finally able to meet again. Where did you run off to? I was doing a little investigating of my own, shadowing a suspicious woman I'd seen around town. I saw her tailing you, Professor, and decided someone had to find out who she was. Oh, you must be talking about Celeste.
And where did you last see her?
I lost her for a while, but I just saw her again, walking into this restaurant. Seconds later, I saw a friend of ours go in as well. Oh, let me guess. Don Paolo. I'm beginning to wonder whether I even need to explain.
You seem to know it all already.
Well, we've been hard at work investigating too.
Of course, I never expected you to just wait idly for me to return. So now what? All the players in our mystery are here. I think it's time to reconvene with Celeste. Players in our mystery? What does that mean? Well, I suppose we're about to find out, but yeah, we got Layton, Luke, Flora, Big Luke, Chelmy, Barton, and Haha Burb all in one party right now. Damn, look at us. Full-on RPG party, this one. Oops, we're simply better. Paolo, buddy!
You certainly took your sweet time getting here, Layton. I thought you got lost or something.
Come now, Paul. You surely haven't been waiting that long, have you? Let's talk with the bartender. Hello there. We were just in the area and thought we'd drop by again.
Welcome back to Thames Arms. Did you ever find the gentleman you were looking for?
Oh yes, thanks to you, of course.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, fine. We'll talk to Celeste.
Professor Layton, it's such a relief to see you made it out all right.
Well, I could hardly let myself get caught before hearing about that secret you mentioned, could I?
Something tells me you've already worked out most of it for yourself. Am I right? Huh? Professor, is that true?
If you know something, Layton, spit it out.
All concerned parties seem to be in attendance, so I'll try to explain things as best I can. Alright.
It's taken time.
It's
but
time
I
for Layton
believe
to do
I've
his
finally
patented
made sense of the
mystery
bizarre
revelation.
events we've witnessed here.
You've worked it all out?
For the most part.
Come on then, out with it!
Yes, of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets.
Alrighty.
The London we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake.
There it is.
More precisely, it's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future. Because, you see, there is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
Yes, it's the town fake thing again, but I will give them credit where credit is due. At least they put a different spin on it each time. Like, first in Curious Village, it was everybody in the town is like robots. In the second game, it was all a mass hallucination, which is still probably the biggest stretch. And then there's this one. Anyway, I'll be getting out my patented Gangsta's Paradise chord for each big reveal that we get.
We were all led to believe that the clock shop was a portal to the future. But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering. The back room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
So a quote-unquote time travel room is a fucking elevator in disguise.
You mean to say we're underground right now? Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins. Some experts theorize that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dimitri used one such cavern to build this false London. It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
What? I don't believe it!
So Dimitri is behind all this then? But why? That question stumped me as well.
Oh god, this is just the Truman Show. Hey, I love that movie, so yeah, yeah, fair, yeah, you got a point.
Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future? It doesn't
That's like
make
easy
sense
top 10 for me.
Unless
God.
convincing people of
Good
this
fucking-
is the key
good
to
fucking-
achieving his
good fucking
ultimate
thing.
goal.
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
It's simple. It seems that Dimitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine. But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man.
Yeah.
He needed other scientists to support his project, so he turned to the greatest minds in London. But to keep the scientists working for him, they needed to believe that they were in the future.
Why?
Think about it, Luke. Dimitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense.
So he snatched them.
After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances? No, Dimitri needed a different approach to compel the scientists to complete his research. The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dimitri did. So he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dimitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project. They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home.
Okay, that's kind of fucked.
So that's why they were so willing to follow orders.
That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always, Herschel.
Who the hell is this future Luke then? I have a feeling we're gonna figure that out very soon. Also, so he was gaslighting, keeping it girl bossy. Fuck off! It's true, but she shouldn't say it.
The family uses this establishment as a hideout. Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
Nice audio glitch there. Big DS.
I have to give credit where it's due. I never imagined you'd work out so much of the plan yourself. I suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
Oh damn, red stamps now. Future London turned out to be a fake city built in an underground cavern beneath the real London. Dimitri led his team of scientists to believe they were trapped in the future so that they would put every effort into completing a functioning time machine.
Dimitri Allen, you've been watching us the whole time? I wish to ask you a challenge to the Professor. Bumbling lawmen have no part in this conversation. Bumbling? I'll give you bumbling!
Yep, there's a fly. There's a fly in the fucking room. God. Ugh. It would be wise for you to all stay exactly where you are. The restaurant is rigged with enough explosives to level the place. And they're ticking.
Out of your mind? We'll all die. Even you.
Me? Ha! No, I'm going to stroll out of this place. You see, I know exactly how long we've got left, and I know the way out. But if you're thinking of running away, make sure you don't tread on a bomb. One false step, and... boom.
This place is a minefield.
That's right. Now I'm going to watch you squirm a bit more, and then leave you to your fate. Yeah, the puzzle battles are good, and... they do something sort of similar once or twice in Miracle Mask, but nothing on the same level as this, unfortunately. Which, you know, I really do wish that they kind of kept this as a gimmick. It was nice. It was neat.
Well, then it would seem that you've bested me, Dimitri. There's nothing I can do.
Not exactly, Professor. Have a look at this piece of paper. It tells you all you need to know about the bombs in this room.
Fair enough. Let's see what we have here.
I said Dimitri's eyeshadow is on fleek. You right, though. You right. Okay, find all the bombs. The numbers above and to the left of the map indicate the number of bombs in each column and row. Red dots indicate people, and squares indicate tables. There are no bombs in these squares. Oh god, it's Picross. Oh, you're right. So 4. Yeah, we can just fill out the ones we know already. Okay, and so we have 2 here. So that's settled. 2 here. 2 here. Do they have to be connected? No, they don't, because we literally have this. Perry, what are you talking about? Okay. Derive all information, use the information provided. Well. Oh, right, this has 3. That's the only one that we can do right there. I guess by process of elimination, that could go right here, too. And we still need 1. Smack that bitch in the middle, why not? Oh, well done, Professor. I shouldn't have made it so easy for you. You found all the bombs. I suppose you're going to avoid getting blown up after all.
I'd say the same, unless, of course, there was something you weren't telling me.
What?
Luke, this paper isn't just telling us where the bombs are. It's telling us how much time we've got left.
Oh. 0? 0, Professor! It's all over! The bombs are going to blow!
Not so fast, Luke.
No!
Wait, Luke. Listen. This isn't 0, 0. This is a symbol for infinity. The bombs are never going to go off, because there are no bombs.
What?
That's it, Dimitri, isn't it? It's true you've done some evil things, but you're not a killer. You just wanted to keep us busy so you could make your escape.
Damn. Ha! He fucking got us, huh? So how about them apples, huh?
I should have known I wouldn't fool you, Herschel.
I've worked things out on my own this far, but I need you to help make sense of the rest. You must have had some reason for concocting a scheme this wild.
I had a very good reason. It all started about 10 years ago. Bill Hawks and I were friends and colleagues.
Again, I
worked in the
insist
same
you not to
lab
refer
researching
to him as
time
Herschel.
Our research meant everything.
Yeah, I don't think
to
we're
us.
that close to where we can address each other by their first name basis, but I guess we are calling him Dimitri.
We poured
We're
our
not calling
hearts
him
and
Mr.
souls
Allen.
into uncovering the secrets of space and time. After months of progress, we had built ourselves a prototype time machine. It was finally time to test our work with a human subject.
I mean, couldn't you just choose like an apple or something?
Bill thought we should use Claire as the first test subject. She was our lab assistant. I, of
that
course,
doesn't-
vehemently opposed this idea. And though she didn't return my feelings, I didn't want to risk her getting hurt in the experiment. Around this time, I noticed a flaw in the design of our machine. I begged Bill to postpone the experiment, but he wouldn't hear of it. Sometime after the accident, I made a startling discovery. Unbeknownst to me, Bill had made a deal to sell the technology behind the machine's power source.
Wow. Bill's kind of a fucking dick, huh?
Apparently, a large corporation had offered him a very impressive sum. Bill knew the machine wasn't ready for a human subject, but he needed to demonstrate its viability. We all know the tragic results of his decision.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I realized Bill planned to go ahead with the experiment, it was too late to stop. What have you done?
You. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't good enough. You. That's better.
Because of Bill's greed, Claire was lost to me forever. Life is full of cruel twists.
Fucking up grandpa looking ass. I think you were the second person to say that, and you're not entirely wrong, is the
blink
thing.
of an eye, I lost my life's work and the love of my life. To say I was a broken man would be an understatement. Bill, on the other hand, made a full recovery from his injuries. He also completed the deal with the corporation, pocketing more money than most people see in a lifetime.
God, that is fucking slimy.
He used his newfound fortune to climb the political ladder to the very top. He killed Claire and was rewarded with the most powerful seat in government. If that's not a cruel joke, I don't know what it is. I can't pretend I wasn't bitter, and it was this bitterness that sent me back to my research. I thought that if I could travel to the past, I could rob Bill of all that he had won. Oh, of course, there was another reason why I wanted to go back in time. To save Claire from her fate. Surely you understand, Herschel.
Claire is no longer with us. There's nothing anyone can do to turn back time.
I'm not sure if I would say Dimitri entirely
Do you
did nothing
really
wrong, but
believe
I
that?
would say that all of his actions are at the very least kind of justified.
I don't want to, but I do. I have just one more question for you.
What is it?
Someone's been using you as a pawn. Are you aware of this?
What are you talking about?
Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri.
Oh.
And that person is there!
Ah, fuck! Wait, no, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I need the. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, we're good.
No, there's no mistake here, and there's no hiding it anymore, Luke. Or should I call you Clive? It took some time to put together the pieces of your plan. But when I finally understood it all, the sheer evil of it sent a chill down my spine.
What is he talking about, Clive?
Oh yeah, the name Clive comes out of fucking nowhere, but I'd say the rest is more or less kinda solid.
You kept your true intentions hidden from everyone, Clive.
Yeah, where'd he pull the name out of? Yeah.
Dimitri.
that's the big thing.
What are you saying, Herschel?
Clive was aiming for revenge on a massive scale, and you were nothing more than a pawn, Dimitri.
Tremendous work, Professor. You found me out.
And then his entire voice just changes a little. It just that slight tweak.
Speaking in riddles, Layton. What's this all about?
Layton also knows.
Clive,
Oh
you
right,
lived
right.
next door to the lab that exploded 10 years ago. You were just a child then. That blast demolished half of the building you lived in. Reports indicate that 10 people were killed in the explosion, 2 of whom were your parents. It must have been a terrible shock. In the span of a few seconds, you lost your family and your home. When the initial shock wore off, it was replaced with anger.
Well, I mean, considering how much Layton like researched the whole accident and like, I don't think it's like, maybe it's not too far of a stretch, but.
You became obsessed with exacting revenge on those who had wronged you. You were lucky enough to be adopted by a kindly woman in her golden years, Constance Dove. Miss Dove's extreme kindness was matched in scale only by the enormous fortune she possessed. You two lived quite happily as a family for a time. Sadly, it wasn't to last. Miss Dove departed from this world 5 short years later, leaving her fortune to you. Before long, you graduated from secondary school and took a part-time job at a prominent newspaper. Considering your sizable inheritance, I don't think you took the job for pocket money. You were searching for something. Using the newspaper's resources, you finally hunted down the men responsible for your misery. You knew that both Bill Hawks and Dimitri Allen were responsible for the explosion. Armed with this information, you concocted a plan to avenge your parents.
Yeah, like he said earlier, he was like researching the whole incident and all that. So I assume like that's where a majority of it comes from, I suppose, but.
First, you befriended Dimitri.
He was investigating it
and
because nobody
convinced
else
him
fucking
to
was
resume
after
his
it happened.
research on the time machine. Then, you
Man
used your
spitting this
intelligence
guy's whole
to
life
set up
story.
this elaborate facsimile of London.
Yeah.
With your stage in place, you used your contacts in the press to find the best scientists in the country. After all, you would need quite a bit of help to complete this time machine. You then proceeded to lure these brilliant men into your trap.
Honestly, compared to like what some of the later games get away with, and maybe also the fact that I've played this before, it doesn't faze me as much anymore.
However, unbeknownst to Dimitri, most of your staff were not working on the time machine.
What?
Clive had secretly reassigned many of the scientists to a different project. You might think of it as his pet project. We don't have all day, Layton. What was the second project?
Yeah, just get on with it.
Designed to cause destruction on an unimaginable scale.
A weapon? Is this true, Clive?
I mean, technically I have all day, but you know.
And I thought scientists were supposed to be observant. While you focused on your machine, I had a different goal. Though some may call it
Oh shit, the hat coming off.
I prefer to think of it as justice over single-minded scientists and corrupt politicians.
What are you saying, Clive?
Enough explanations. Let me show you.
God damn it. Everybody always just snatches Flora for whatever reason. God. There was the plot device. You know what? Honestly, thank God that after this game, every other game after this, thank God the Layton writing team figured out how to write their female main characters. God. I don't hate Flora, but God, she is just always used as the damsel in distress in these games, and that just, it bugs me. It bugs me so much.
Professor, what are we going to do? He has Flora and...
Layton, look over there!
Where? Kicks him into the river. No.
Move to higher ground.
Yo, we'll meet Emmy in due time. But first, oh man, look at this CG. That sure is some late 2000s 3D. This is, you know what? No, like even with the later games, this is still fucking insane.
Professor, what is that thing?
Also, yes, Emmy, but also like even if we both don't really like Mystery Journey that much, Anna, I'm pretty sure that yeah, we can both agree that Catriel is a fantastic character. Is that House Proving Castle?
It seems Clive's been working on some sort of mobile fortress. Flora's trapped up there. We've got to save her.
Of course. Yes, we should go. Bloop. Save. 100 puzzles. I didn't even notice. Nice. Chapter 13. The Stronghold of Madness. That's a pretty fitting name for it. Yeah. Oh God. No time for that though. Why exactly did you say over slot 2 and not 1? I don't know, it's just a habit of mine. I don't know where it came from or why I do it. It's just been happening as long as I can remember. I don't know why.
So this is the weapon that Clive was building.
Did you know about this before?
No, I suspected someone was developing weapons behind Dimitri's back. But I never imagined that the product of all that research would be this atrocity.
In any case, it's dangerous here. You need to leave at the double.
But what about you?
I'm going to get Flora.
Are you mad? Look at that thing! You'll be killed!
Don, help me.
Isn't this usually when you like to show off? You are planning to rescue Flora, aren't you, Layton?
It's a Metal Gear, call it what it is. We need the fucking rules of nature. We need the rules of nature song in the background. God.
Of course. But how can I gain access to the fortress's interior?
We could try scaling one of its legs.
Foolish boy, you'd be squashed flat in a pancake. Hey, Layton, how would you like to use your own car to get to the fortress?
I mean, we're at the hospital, but that was just a model to make us believe we were in the future.
Ha! But I stole the blueprints for it and made my own improved Layton mobile. Fully kitted out. I was saving it for a special occasion, but too bad, I can always make another one. The car is waiting for you on the hill over there. Get a move on!
Many thanks, Paul.
Don't get all sappy on me, Layton. I'm only doing this for Flora.
Okay, well, thank you regardless.
It's the same, but it has cup holders.
That's good. Okay.
Don Paolo wasn't joking. This looks just like the real Layton mobile.
Yo, there it is, the funny car.
There is one thing I need to confess, Layton.
What is it, Paul?
Truth is, the car's almost ready, but I don't know which screw to use on this last joint here.
The whole car could fall apart. What are we going to do now?
No need to get so shrill, brat. We can work it out. One of these screws is sure to do the trick.
Scrutinized screws. Alright. One of these 6 screws, A through F, will fit properly into a threaded hole. The width of the hole matches the thickness of all the screws, so don't worry about that. Your only tool is a flathead screwdriver. Now hurry! You don't have much time. Alright. Alright. Boing. Well. I'm gonna say right off the bat, not that one. Take your time. What's the game gonna do? Yeah, exactly. E looks a little too many lines. I don't know. Which leaves just these 4. That one doesn't have like a. This one doesn't. It's a flathead, isn't it? So I guess we can roll this one out too. I don't think that's a flathead screw. I don't know my screws very well. I'm not that kind of person who works with tools. Oh. So I guess that leaves A or D. It's a 50-50 shot. What's the game gonna do, eh? Travis Screw Doctor. Okay.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Hey, there we go.
Just as I suspected.
That's it. Now hurry up and get the car moving. Alright. This is the one. I'm sure of it.
I gotta hand it to you this time, Layton. That was some fine work.
So is the car ready to drive now?
You bet it is, boy. Gentlemen, your chariot awaits.
I'll go with you.
Don't worry, Celeste. We'll take care of this.
Time's running out. Don't be afraid to floor it.
Understood.
Let's fucking go!
Have you gone insane?
No, I think Clive is the one that's gone nuts. He's the one shooting down this. Well, it's a fake town, but still, the town. Yo! Oh, Layton, I love you. Layton, you are so fucking good. Oh, what a fucking lad. I love him.
Our first priority is finding where Clive has taken Flora.
Aye, Professor. But this place is huge. They could be anywhere.
First things first, let's find a way in.
Yes, let's. Like this door. They're always like, let's find a way in. The door's right there.
This door is locked with a puzzle.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Clive. It's clear we're not getting inside without doing some thinking. All right. Flex the muscles. Let's go. The door below is sealed shut with a mysterious lock that uses 6 dials, which can be swapped and rotated. To open the door, arrange the dials so that the gems the same color border each other horizontally and vertically. Touch and slide the center of the dials, and slide the edges to rotate them in either direction. Good luck. Well, we need a blue and a red right here. So, is this one, would this one do it? That would do it over here. Wait, no, that wouldn't do it because we need to connect the yellow to the yellow. Okay, so that would mean this one needs to be blue. The top one needs to be blue, and by extension, okay, so maybe this one goes here. But we need one that's like, red, blue. Wait, no, green. I'm a dumbass. Green, not. What am I thinking? Come on. Like that, yeah. Okay. And then, boom. Well, actually, maybe this one will go here. Think on it. Wait. That kind of works, except this part right here. Except this C joint. But if we swapped it with this one, maybe. Oh, but that's still not quite working out, is it? Oh, wait. That works. That connects. Okay, that all adds up. Let's hope that works.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Good.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Good shit. A gem of a solution. Now you can push on. Alright. Excellent. With the puzzle solved, we're free to go in.
Great, then let's head in.
Alright, let's go! Oh, I thought it would be the big obvious button.
Transport pod, it just looks like a normal lift to me.
Let's click it. Oh, that ain't a normal lift, that's a puzzle!
Seems to be some sort of lift. I think we can use it to move around the fortress. There's so many buttons, I don't have the slightest clue how to operate it.
Oi, you two! Get away from that transport pod!
Oh no, we've been spotted!
We've come here for the girl. Clive kidnapped. Tell us where Flora is at once. Flora, hey! You must mean that pretty thing the boss dragged back here. The boss? You've been working for Clive all along. Of course we have! Dimitri is just a puppet. Clive's been our gaffer from day one.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
We chucked your little friend into a ventilation room. Not that you'll be able to get to her mind.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. What's to stop us from taking this transport pod to the ventilation room? You've even been so kind to leave us an explanation as to how to use the device.
I did not. Looks up that note, that's written in an uncrackable code. Have a gun if you like, but you ain't never gonna work out the instructions.
Yeah, his face is a bit weird. There's a few Layton NPCs that go a little more weird than most. To open the door, you need to press the numerical buttons according to these cryptic instructions. Open with 2, but leave 4. Pressing just the 2 button and leaving the 4 untouched doesn't work. So how exactly are you supposed to open this door? Well... Oh wait, I remember this one. This one's clever. It says open with 2 but leave 4 because you're making it in the shape of a 2 but you're leaving 4 buttons. Smart shit.
That should do the
Real
trick.
fucking clever. I actually do like that one. Even if I'm joking. Even if I'm like smugly joking about it. Bingo! The trick was to light up buttons that formed the shape of number 2. Leave 4 simply meant that there were 4 buttons you needed to leave untouched. That one's good. That one's clever. That one can stay. There! The door should open any moment now.
What? Hey, stop! You ain't allowed to go in there!
And how are you going to stop us? You're just a talking head. Come on, Professor, let's find Flora.
Let's see. The ventilation room appears to be located on the 12th floor.
Don't you dare step inside there! If you do, I'll make sure you regret it!
How exactly? You find it hard to make us regret anything from behind that glass. See ya!
Damn, fucking got him, Luke. Alright, let's go. There seems to be a map of the entire contraption.
Oh look, there's the ventilation room.
It seems this pod will take us there at the touch of a button. Alright. Well. To the ventilation. Excuse me. Over here! Wait, no, that's the pod! Leave there! Damn me and my directions. Or lack thereof. I think this is the room we're looking for.
Flora must be on the other side of this big door.
Yes, we can only hope that she's unharmed. Let's go in.
Flora! Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Poor thing. Hold on just a moment, Flora. We'll soon get you out of there. Yeah, okay, hold on. Boink. Just need to get my coins first. Hold on. There's a breeze blowing through. Yes, but where's the last coin in here? Boink, there it is. Alright, I'll save you.
Oh, great. This weird glass cage has one of those puzzle locks on it.
I simply can't stand to see Flora in that awful thing. Let's get this puzzle solved quickly. Let's. Arrow flow. Okay. How to open. Start from a button and follow the arrows from one button to the next. Find the only button that will lead you through all the other buttons on the panel. Oh, it's one of these. They use this kind of puzzle a lot. Oh, God. So if we do it like that... Like, let's just start from a random button. Just work it out, think about... Frick! Wait. So it's you then. Really, you just have to work backwards from a certain place, and then you just get these ones. I know I say this puzzle sort of like unaffectionately, but honestly, they're pretty easy. I don't mind them.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Got him.
Well, that's settled.
That's the one. Did you find the button that doesn't point to any other button and work backwards from there? The starting button isn't pointed by any other button either, so that's another way to solve the puzzle. Okay. Cool. Alright, Flora, I'm opening the cell. In just a matter of 5 minutes, she took him, he took her, we rescued her.
So glad to see you.
Clive, you can't do shit. Oh, I thought I clicked, sorry.
No need to worry. You're safe now, dear. But you can't stay here.
Lead the way. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's
You two head straight
fucking
back to
go.
town. I'll meet you there after I put a stop to this contraption.
I don't think it's the best idea to leave him there alone.
Way. I'm your apprentice, which means I can't just let you plunge headlong into danger without me. And I'm going too.
Yeah, probably best. It's
let
probably
you do
better
this.
for us to stick together, all things considered, because we don't know how this thing's gonna go down when we
And
dismantle
I can't
it.
let you do it alone.
Or I mean, disarm it. Dismantle. It's too big to dismantle, Barry. Come on.
I see I can't change your mind. Come along if you must, but be careful.
Are we going to find Clive?
Indeed, but our time is running out, so let's hurry.
Yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here. By out of here, I mean out of this room. Shh! Someone's coming. Hide yourselves as best you can.
But there's nowhere to hide.
Quick, duck behind that piece of machinery over there. Oh, great. She's gone. Yeah. You think that might be because we told Layton where to find her? Leave it out, will ya? Yeah, I messed up, but you banging on about it ain't helping. Well, I have to go over to the surveillance room and tell Clive we lost a girl. All right, while you're doing that, I'll go after Layton and his cronies. Oh, these fucking bitches.
Did you hear that, Professor? Clive's in the surveillance room. So are we going to go and talk to him? Flora, the man just abducted you. Not just going to have a pleasant chat. You're right. That was quite ill-mannered of him.
Let's just focus on getting to the surveillance room for now. We can beat the hell out of him later. No.
All right. Still, it was an awful thing he did, wasn't it, Professor? Professor?
Yeah, come on. Shake a leg. Ha! I knew you couldn't hide from me!
Oh no, we've been spotted again.
Relax, Luke. There's little he can do from behind that monitor. Now let's go to the surveillance room. Shows what you know. Need a key card to go to the surveillance room. Fools! We're going nowhere without that! Be sure to decipher the key code beforehand then. Thank you for the tip. You're welcome! Oi! I do love. If there's one cliche I love, it's the fucking idiot minions. God, there's the fucking idiot goons. They're so good. God. All right. Anyway, so what's the key code? Apparently, you can arrange these 10 pieces to form the answer. Move and rotate the pieces to find the key code. Then touch input answer to enter it. Well, that looks like it fits into place. This also. No, that's not quite right. But it is a twofer. It is a twofer, so we need to look for that. Maybe. Okay. That looks like it matches up, but we need a piece that matches up accordingly there. Wait. That means that goes. It goes over here. I think. It simultaneously looks right and doesn't. I'm not sure about that, Chief, but we'll try. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, these pieces all look like they're not fitting very well, which is maybe not the best thing. What? Hey, Hey, now, stop. I just want to move. Yeah. Hey, okay. Slide that silly boy in there, and we have our answer at 081127. Oh, it's an. I didn't even notice the input. I didn't even notice the input thing there. I could have just. I thought. Okay. So it's 081127. Easy, easy.
Just as I suspected.
That's right, the answer is 81127. It becomes clear when you put the piece together in the right way. Now you know the key code. Okie dokie. Bye.
Well, that takes care of that. Oh, Clive's gonna have my hide for this.
If you're so scared of Clive, why don't you just do a runner?
Wait, what did you say?
I said you might as well run away if you're gonna get punished either way.
Well, you know, that ain't such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm out of here. Later, fellas.
I can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah, Luke, like I said, they're all idiots. It's fine. Speaking of which, here's another goon.
I've been waiting for you, Professor Layton. I was beginning to think Clive got it wrong. We lost you for a second when that idiot Lockjaw ran off.
Clive certainly has it all worked out, doesn't he? What did he send you here for?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the muscle. This is usually the point at which I show you just how good I am with a knife.
Okay, I was about to say, muscle, your arms are noodles, boy.
Watch out, Professor.
Get behind me, you two.
Now, no need to panic. The only thing I'm throwing your way today is this puzzle.
All right, brain over bronze this time. Although I'm not sure you have either, if I'm gonna be real. Place cat-sized stones into the round slots below. The only rule is that no 4 stones can form a square or rectangle, either horizontally or vertically. Touch the icon in the top left corner to view examples of how to arrange the stones. There's 16 slots in this puzzle, what is the maximum number of stones you can place while following the above rule. Input that number as your answer. Okay. Wait, what did that say? Incomplete square or rectangle with only stones at 3 corners is fine. A complete square with any size of 4 stones or whatever is invalid. Okay. It's an E-rated game. They can't get away with too much. We can do that. That's not a square. That's not a square. Huh? Huh? So that's 7. There can be at least 3 more in here, I think. Actually, wait, no, because then there's that. That would be a square. That'd be a square. That'd be a rectangle. That'd be a square. That'd be some sort of, yeah, that would be, yep. So I guess this is it then. Okay. I guess that makes it, no, let me go count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9.
That should do the trick.
Ow, 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 ow. My arm. Ah! Okay, we're good.
Just as I suspected.
We did it! Nice! No matter how you arrange the stones, the most you can place without breaking the rule is 9. This diagram just shows one example. Difficult part is being confident you found the correct answer. Yeah, I gotcha.
It looks like I was wrong about that puzzle cutting you down.
We can pass then.
Yes, but only because Clive struck me off such a single hair on any of your pretty heads. I'll be showing you the pointy end of my knife collection, if you know what I mean.
Everyone stay away from him, he could be lying.
Don't worry, boys. Orders are orders. Besides, no one can stop Clive. Now get moving. The boss hates being made to wait.
Just what is Clive planning with this machine of his?
No time to worry about the minigame shit we're getting. Aw, fuck. There's the man of the hour. Excuse me for a sec, I need to grab my coins. This really is futuristic. Yes, for sure, but no self-destruct button. Damn. I thought it would be easy. Come on, where are the next coins? Fuck! Okay, well, it's fine.
So nice of you to join me, Professor.
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it. We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice, and isn't that justice enough?
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
Listen to yourself, Clive. You...
I mean, Clive has a point. He's just going about it in the completely wrong way.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand. And it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress. To those in power, the rest of us little people, we're all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
What you're saying is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
No, Clive!
Aw, shit. Oh, that's not voiced? That's weird. How do you intend to get out of this one, Professor? Do tell! Oh boy, the final tile. The floor below is made up of 24 tiles. It's specifically designed so that the tiles will fall away in a path, one by one until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, an adjacent tile falls, then one next to that, and so on. Following this order of suits: hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs. The first tile to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. If you can find a tile that will fall last, you can stop the floor from disappearing. Touch that last tile, and then touch submit. Damn. A puzzle-based death mechanism. I might have to write that one down. Okay. So it goes, heart, spade, diamond, club. Okay. Okay, so diamond, club. Diamond, club, heart. So wait. Spade, diamond. Okay, not that way. Heart. Nope, not over here, I don't think. No, it would just lead to the same place. Work on it backwards. Oh, wait. Diamond, spade, heart. Wait, club, heart, spade. Diamond, spade, heart, club, diamond, heart. Spade. Wait, no. All right, so we figured out the pattern. So it's this one or this one then, right? One of those is either the first or the last one. Yeah. Tap the last one. Well, I guess it's a 50-50. I guess between those two, it's a 50-50 shot, but it could go literally either way. So, yeah.
Let's see if I've got this
Yeah.
right.
Okay. We live.
Just as I suspected.
Bingo. Very impressive work. Yeah.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What do you mean?
Oh, damn, nice elevator, jackass. He's leveling the fucking place! Why are some people's heads shaped like heads and Layton is a rectangle? Well... That's just part of the art style. There's a lot of weird shaped heads in this series, but most of them are saved for the NPCs. I know it's a very strange thing to bring up during literally the finale. No, you got a point. It's a... it's a weird thing, but you know. Yeah. He's going up! It's as normal a time as any. Fair enough.
Now what do we do?
This is utter madness.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax.
Prof.
After all,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
won't be leaving
look.
anytime soon.
I mean, this is literally terrorism at some on some scale, I think.
Celeste?
Celeste, what are you doing? We told you to stay back.
There has to be a generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
I see. We'll cut off the power at the source.
Sure.
Wait, this place is huge. We don't have time to scour it all.
Luckily, there is one panel on that 4-panel elevator setup that we haven't clicked yet.
What are we going to do?
Look around you. The
or
monitors in
this.
this control room are linked to cameras throughout the fortress.
Or we can figure it out like this, I guess.
Perhaps they can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
Alright, let's figure it out.
Look at all these monitors. We should be able to see all parts of the fortress from here. So we'll be able to find the location of the generator room.
That's right, Luke. Now let's get searching. Alright. Connect the bots. Oh, god damn it. Layton, you and your puns, I swear to God. This is a map of the floor where the generator room is located. The location of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by red and green arrows. To prevent Professor Layton from finding it, Clive has ensured the patrol routes followed by the security bots do not pass by the generator room. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Touch the room that the bots do not pass. That's the generator room. Okie dokie. Well. Alright, that's one route. Let's do the other one. Whoop, going up. Going left. Yep. Come on. Come on. Boop. Huh. Well. Let me pull out another one. This one's out, this one's out, this one's out, this one's that. Yep, that's out. That row's out, that row's out. That row is out. Wait. It's that one. It's in the center. They don't go around, they don't go towards that one. Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Sometimes the stuttering gets in the fuck. Sometimes the big DS stuttering happens in the funniest places.
Ah, there it is.
That's it, Luke. Now all we have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go.
We're right behind you, Professor.
Alright.
Celestis, something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh? What's that? How in the world did you manage to get into the fortress? Professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us? Didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck. Now you're just pulling my leg. Come on, I'm curious. Alright, if you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on my secret. Just go through that door to the deck outside.
Okay. Oh, hey!
Oh my gosh, that's Don Paolo's flying machine! That's right, I begged him to fly me up here, so he lured me in and sent me up. He controlled the machine from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, isn't it? You could say that again. Funny, you don't seem so surprised, Professor.
Well, I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape from the research facility that we infiltrated. Isn't it, Celeste?
Nothing gets past you, doesn't it, Professor? So now that we have Don Paolo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please. That's right, Luke. Why, you think of abandoning our mission? Never! I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way! I'm staying here! I can't blame you, Flora. You've got to stick close to the people you care about. Yes, but it's good to know we can return underground and continue exploring. Should we wish to, I mean. Yes, thank you for the red text.
We shouldn't dawdle out here. We really need to get to the generator room.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten. Let's go, everyone.
We want to not save the world efficiently, but the puzzle. Exactly. Luckily, I think we have enough to beat the game from here on out, so we're good. We're good.
How are we supposed to input the generator room coordinates?
We should be able to enter them into one of these devices.
What about that one on the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it.
I want the green monitor? Yes, let's have a look at it. Bing! Oh, no puzzle? Okay. Punch in those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room.
Look, Professor, the button for the generator room lit up.
All right, let's go! Oh God. Actual hell. Where are the coins? Looks suitably sinister. Where are my coins? Okay. I'm satisfied. Let's go. So this is the heart of the fortress.
There's the control panel for the generator, but it's locked away. The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor?
I'll do my best. All right, 126. Let's go. Let's go. To crack the security lock, you'll need to swap A and B in 10 moves or fewer. Get cracking. Oh, Christ. Well. Oh, wait. We can get A right there. And from there. How's Layton work? Do you get enough? No. No, the endings are usually the same. The pick-rats are just usually for bonuses and stuff after you've beaten the game. Really, you can just solve as many puzzles as you want, to be honest. It just depends on, you know, what you're feeling up to. Mostly the game is just to, like, sort of, mostly the game is about solving the mysteries, and said mysteries are sort of locked behind these gates, I guess. Yeah, there's only ever, like, one ending, except in Catriel's game, where there are multiple cases, which means that, yeah, of course, there's an ending for each case, but, you know, there's only one, like, ending at the end of the game, of course. Fucking hell. Perry, stop being confusing. Stop it, Perry. Come on. Slide that over there. Yeah, Catriel has a multiple case structure, which is part of the reason I don't think it works quite as well. It doesn't have as big of an overarching mystery. But we'll get to Catriel when we get to her. Oh, one more. Yeah, there we go.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Bravo, you cracked the lock. Basically, it's sort of... I mean, I guess if I could compare it to anything, it's sort of like the whole Ace Attorney investigation sequences, except, like, instead of just going around and just picking up clues and stuff, you also have a sort of puzzle-solving thing on top of it. Which, for me, I mean, I don't know. I like brain teasers. I'm just easy to please when it comes to that sort of genre, I guess. Just the puzzle combined with the mystery and just the atmosphere. It's just, you know. I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. Just a funny little London mystery game. You know how it is. My word. Oh, hell no. They put the fucking Prime Minister into the engine. Good.
Is that the Prime Minister?
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Though, if you're hoping to find our fearless leader, I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but
Who's
I'd
like Grunkle
advise you not
Stan?
to get any
God.
foolish ideas.
Everybody's been saying different things. It looks like the grandpa from Up. It looks like Grunkle Stan. And the thing is, none of them are wrong.
You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat. And should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate.
Okay.
Also, you should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London. Of course, London's getting leveled either way.
Damn, he's got us outplayed.
but I have work to do.
But no, we gotta figure this out somehow.
Look at this device. It seems to be monitoring the Prime Minister's heartbeat. We'll detonate the charge if the sound of his heartbeat disappears. Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow. I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are 2 sets of wires in the circuit? I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts. Amazing, Celeste. You possess a better understanding of mechanics than I do. Your sister would be very proud. Hey, I've just had an idea. What if we use this? That is the pocket watch I gave to Claire long ago. And here I thought it had been lost in the explosion. No, I actually found it when going through Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind it up, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes. I see where you're going with this, Celeste. You're suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of this pocket watch. Exactly. It's risky, but it seems to be the only option we've got. We need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We end up putting the people of London in real danger.
Look, if we take no action, London will face a greater danger than any explosion. It is our only chance to stop Clive. The chances of success are slim, but we must try.
Alright. 2 long wires connect the Prime Minister's heart sensor to a monitor. In a single move, can you switch the wires so that the pocket watch is connected to the monitor instead? Swap 2 blocks around to connect the wires in the monitor at the top of the bottom. Swap 2 blocks around to connect the wires in the monitor at the top of the screen to the pocket watch in the bottom right. Hit it with your best shot. Oh boy. Well, this wire goes like, okay. It goes like this. So it needs to be, so we can just completely cross off this part, I suppose. Okay. And you go like this. Slide it up and up. And I think that's how that works. Wait, I think I missed some stuff. It goes. I think it also goes through like. I think the orange one also goes through here. I think. God, this is just a mess of doodles. This is just the scribblings of a mad Perry. God. Okay. Come on. Okay, this way. My mind says something to do with like with this row, specifically maybe with this mess right here. No, stuff is disconnected there. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it looks like it works. Maybe? Please? I mean, it looks like it all connects, but it might still not. Come on. Okay.
Few
Good.
things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Get that bastard out of there. Amazing, you successfully swapped the devices. I don't want to save him, but we kind of have to, for the greater good.
Professor, that's it! The watch is connected now.
Yes, but our work here is far from over.
Well, might as well save. Oh boy, we're in the epilogue. The lost future.
We've got 10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
Layton, I know you said Celeste had like a better understanding of machines than you do, but you seem to have a pretty good fucking understanding.
I have an idea. Look over here.
The gears from the core of the generator. These gears form the core of the generator. If we can just reverse their movement,
We can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan.
I see you've been thinking about this too, Professor. Is there anything you don't know about?
A gentleman must have his hobbies. It just so happens that I have an interest in machines.
Amazing, Professor! It's too early to celebrate, Luke. If we fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge, Professor?
You will not be able to save after this point. Are you ready to continue? As ready as I'll ever be.
It's all up to you now, Professor.
How many hobbies does he have? He's a storied man. He has a lot of. Oh God, that's 80. A system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow, which currently causes Gear B to turn in the direction of its. One group of smaller gears connecting gears A and B is labeled A. This group can be moved and rotated with the stylus, as can groups B and C below it. Use this group of gears to alter the system so that Gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all of the groups, though. Okay. Well then. Well, if it says that we don't need to use all of them, honestly, I assume that that's supposed to trick us into thinking that we don't use either B or C when we're just not supposed to use A, probably, maybe. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, and now it'll go this way, this way, this way, this way. Alright, we need to put another one in there, so that kind of maybe maybe like that. It'll go and reverse the flow. Ah!
Let's see if I've got this right.
I'm taking the piss. I partially remembered that one. Just need to put on some theatrics. Cognizant, you've reversed the power to the fortress.
You did it!
Alright, but now, oh shit, it's going down.
What was that?
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Oh no!
We've got to get out of here right now.
Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. Oh god, oh fuck.
The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go haywire. I don't think we can risk going back up to the deck.
And we'll just have to use the car to escape. This way! Oh boy. Oh, this song is fucking... I remember this song. It's just really pretty. God. Oh, wait, no, I think... Wait, I think the second best moment is almost happening. Maybe? Is it happening? I think so.
No.
Oh, what's the matter, Clive? You're looking a little worse for the wear there, buddy. Eh? Oh, and is it now or is it later? I think it might be. Wait.
This isn't happening. It can't end this way.
It won't end this way!
And then, bitch! I don't know why that bitch just always fucking amuses me. He just gets fucking slapped by the one. God. That's fucking great. I don't care. Clive. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have time to worry about Clive. Am I an asshole?
Nah, he deserved that. There's no time to waste. Get in the car. Making our escape by car? This is some kind of joke. I'll do my best to drive safely, Prime Minister.
What are you waiting for? We've got to go!
This is madness.
No, I think this is Layton.
You know how to drive, don't you?
Of course.
Jesus. Layton, you are either a master or just completely off the shits.
Professor, up ahead!
Maybe even both. Are we sure he knows how to drive? Yeah, he's either really good or not.
Now what do we do? The road's blocked!
Don't panic, Luke. I'm sure you can find a way over this mess for us.
Oh boy. One more. One last one, I think. I think this is the last one. Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal. Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Remaining blocks will fall into any empty spaces created by blocks destroyed below them, but they won't change shape. Place your 5 bombs into the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface that you can drive across. Then touch that detonator. Okay. Oh, yeah, it literally means on the blocks. Okay. Well, that'll bring that down, I think. But that's still out of whack, so I'd say maybe also that one. This one too, maybe, so we can get that out of the way. Okay, so that would be 4 squares tall, and this is a 5 tall. Wait, no, 5. Yeah, 5 tall. So I think we can safely get rid of this. And I guess by extension this, since that'll get in the way. I think that's right. I remember that being right. Yeah. Okay. That one did take me a while on my first time through, but you know, once you solve something like that, it sticks with you. Okay. Great job. Now get out of here. All right, let's go.
Yes, we did it, Professor!
We're not out of the woods yet. Hold on tight, everyone.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, yeah, maybe he doesn't know how to drive.
Oh, and one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature I added.
Yeah, fuck the front. Oh, damn it. Paolo, you crafty son of a bitch. I love you. But why couldn't we have just used helicopter mode to begin with is what I want to know. Just saying.
Wow! We're actually flying! Can you believe it?
Yes, Paul was always very good with machines.
Whoa! Professor?
Fuck you, that's good.
Slay, this is an automobile.
Ah! Well done, Layton!
Hell yeah. Waluigi is the MVP of this game. Like it or not. He really did come through for us.
Is that the last of them, then?
Yes, sir! All residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir! Yes, sir!
Hurry up, Layton.
He's in the other games, right?
Well...
I hate to break it to you, Kiki. I hate to be the one to break the news. Well, no. Okay, fine. I mean, in my opinion, like, while maybe not as good as the other... Maybe not as good as Waluigi, I think the villain of the other trilogy is still really good.
He's not the only one.
Not quite as funny, but still...
You do know
but
that,
you know,
don't you, Professor?
he has moments.
I do.
What's this? We're going back!
Listen, he may have caused a whole mess of trouble, but we can't just leave him to die.
Ah! No! Celeste!
Damn, Celeste being the fucking girl boss out here. Get him!
Now what?
Not to worry, Luke.
He has a cameo in the film, which is mostly a flashback to an adventure set in the prequel trilogy. Oh, right, yeah, he is in there. Very briefly, but it was nice to see him again, if at all. I do kind of wish they did more with him in the other games, though. Like, just because they're prequels doesn't mean they had to ditch him entirely.
We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
Well, off I go again.
This is the end for me.
That's not true, Clive. You can always start again and try to repair the damage you've done.
They sort of did insofar as it would have made a... Ah, right, yeah. You know what? Yeah, fair point, yeah. That is a good point. Since the next few games are prequels, they sort of left him out because that would, yeah, make a plot hole as to... He didn't know who he was in Curious Village, right. You get slapped by one pipe and you're dying. Yeah.
We can talk about that later. This place won't hold much longer.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die. After all, so much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
I'm like, I'm not a dickhead. Damn. I mean, we could tell him straight, but you know. So is Clive actually future Luke? No. Not actually. Clive is, yeah, time travel isn't real. No, but seriously. Basically, there was this whole incident with the time machine 10 years ago, and Clive's parents actually died in an accident, so he's just a orphan who basically, as a means of revenge, sort of orchestrated this whole fake London, this fake future London plot, as a way to sort of get back at the people who used the science for profit and to try and basically, what's the word here? And basically cost multiple lives. So he's in the right, but that doesn't mean he should have been leveling the fucking city. It's Orphan Black, but without clones, but puzzles and fake time travel. I don't know what Orphan Black is. Look, Layton plots are always really just far-fetched, but they work. They end up working in the end, and that's what I like about them. They go completely off the rails, but yet they are just they still wind up somehow like everything clicks into place, and it's just good. I don't know how they do it. They had this shit down to a science. Is everyone all right?
I think so, Professor.
Somebody apprehend that man at once.
You're coming with me, boy, and I don't want any trouble. Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
Fuck off! You caused this shit, motherfucker!
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city. But we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political
Hawks, you were the one who was trying to sell the time machine for profit and caused 10 people to die, bitch!
You've got some nerve, man.
Professor,
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Yeah, why'd you send that letter in the first place if you knew we were gonna foil you, huh?
Dmitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first I was just toying with you, but at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness. As you did, all those years ago.
I need to go back! My parents are still inside!
Pull yourself together, boy. There's nothing
Damn.
to be done.
Slap
Get
him.
back in
Fuck.
there and you'll die too. That was you.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Well, okay, yeah, that does kind of raise some eyebrows as to how did he piece all that together. Yeah.
Deep down inside, I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again.
It's one line. It's one line. It's fine. I can write that off. It's fine. Oh
This is
god.
the second time
I'm
you've
trying
saved
not
my
to
life
ruin the
now.
moment. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I also am.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes.
Also, Layton, literally the perfect dad. I mean, I still don't know the whole story behind what happens with Catriel, so I can't actually confirm or deny that.
I look forward to the day we
Yeah,
meet
it kind of
again.
does. Yeah.
Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
Yeah, I guess that does sort of bring him. How did he know all of that before? If he was just like, oh wait, yeah, that was you. Oh. Now, if it was more, well, yeah, literally all I had to do was just not put that line in there. Yeah. Oh well.
But
Nobody's perfect.
take him back to headquarters.
Nobody's perfect.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Barton.
Ha! Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just despicable.
Have you ever just wanted to strangle a motherfucker in a video game? Because this guy right here is the closest I've gotten to that.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do. But criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
All right, you know what? You know, I know I've been kind of a dick to Chelmy this whole game, but you know what? He gets at least a little bit of respect for that. He gets a little bit of respect for throwing shade at Hawks.
I still have work to do.
You know what, Chelmy? You're not the worst. You're not the worst. Future Luke is really a young man named Clive who lost his parents in a time machine accident 10 years ago. He has been planning his revenge on those responsible ever since. He called upon Layton, hoping the professor could save him from his own madness.
I don't know what to say
Oh, right, you're here.
when I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me. For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
I don't know what you mean.
You've taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
What did you say? Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister.
And there it is.
Then
Yes, it was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
You see a hallucin? Eh, no, not quite.
But you can't really mean.
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure.
I mean, she had to lie. She kind of had to lie to us in order to, like, sort of, you know,
Somehow
not
Claire was shot
A,
10
cause
years
general
into the
confusion,
future.
and B, keep things on track.
To our present.
Yes, the time machine worked. If only for that single moment before it exploded.
That's not possible.
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications. Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. She didn't have long here.
And to think, if it was tested just a bit more, and it wasn't sold off to a corporation by a certain politician for money, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Would we, Bill?
I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stay.
Hana was right. Dimitri didn't do anything wrong. It was all fucking Bill. Jesus Christ.
But it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time. To the moment of the blast.
I begged Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course. But Dimitri wouldn't listen to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
This is all so incomprehensible.
It's time to end this, Dimitri.
Yes, it does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine forever.
Dimitri, no. Dimitri, yes. Celeste turns out to be Claire herself, sentenced to the present from the day of her accident 10 years ago. Accepting her fate, she bids farewell to Professor Layton as she travels back to her own time, to the day of the tragic accident. I'm gonna need a moment.
I suppose this is it, Herschel. I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. You won't forget, will you? Our shared past and our lost future.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't, I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does. I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
She's gone!
God, that always that it didn't make me cry this time, but this one it fucking gets to me. God, that oh my god. And well, that's the game. I think it just gets to me because like even with like all the prequels, that's like one of the only times where like Layton ever shows like weakness, and it's just like fuck, it hurts to see my boy just God But yeah, this one, I know I love to be the contrarian, and I know I love to say, oh, you know, the fan favorite isn't actually that good, but no, this one actually is that fucking good. Miracle Mask is a very close second for me, but this one is just my favorite of the lot, and I love it so much. It's got probably the best mystery, probably the best characters, definitely some of the best music. Like, God, the soundtrack in this one is fucking fantastic. Although Miracle Mask soundtrack also has some really good tracks as well. And it just has probably the biggest heart of the bunch. And also it's just like, it's one of the few that like really just, God, I don't even know how to put it, but it has like, it's a downer ending for sure, but like, it's just, But, I decided to do these kind of in release order. Double downer. Yeah, I know we still have one more scene technically. But since I decided to do these in release order, sort of, kind of, Layton versus Wright is kind of, it's still an enigma. I don't know when I'm gonna stream that. We still have the prequel trilogy ahead of us, where we get to see basically everything that happened before the games that I've played already, which has Last Spectre, Miracle Mask, My Beloved, and Azran Legacy, which I have not played for 6 years. So that'll be an interesting set of games to do, but I'm gonna be taking not a huge break, but like maybe like three streams away before going to Last Spectre, just so I can do some other things, I think. Because I feel like going straight from this to Last Spectre would be a little odd. Well, I say Last Spectre, but I have all the European versions on my big DS, so it's actually Spectre's Call, but you know. I don't know why half of them have different names in the European regions, but you know. It's interesting hearing the different, like, it's interesting hearing the different names, I guess. Also, have I mentioned that the Professor Layton games have like some of my favorite credits themes in like anything ever? Because God, they are so fucking good. They are so pretty. Yo, yo, what the fuck? Why the dog wearing the Luke getup? But, oh, my bad. I do love the later games. Post credits is Layton getting a smash. God, I was rooting for Layton back in the like 3DS Wii U era. Like I think I even put him on my Smash ballot. But unfortunately now it seems like with level 5's like English localization being like gone and just the whole company in general sort of being in hot water, I don't really think we're going to be seeing Layton again for a while, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad. I love these games. But, you know, I suppose we'll be able to say our proper goodbyes when the time comes. Yeah, I heard about Yokai Watch. But yeah, as sad as that was, we're not quite done yet. Remember, Luke said that his father was moving, so, you know, we have another scene.
I suppose this is goodbye.
Oh, no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, Luke, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There.
Honestly, the first scene didn't fucking make me cry. This one just fucking... That one broke me when I first played this. God, I don't...
Dear Professor Layton, it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? I'm all settled in and making new friends here. I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of this. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
The final puzzle.
Hey, Professor. All the information about our next adventure is in this sealed document. Do you like my seal, by the way? It's just like the one you used, except it looks like my hat, and the L stands for Luke. The color even matches my hat. In fact, the seal has made me think of a puzzle. Of the 4 examples, A, B, C, and D, which one is my actual stamp? You have to solve this puzzle before breaking the seal. Circle your answer and touch submit. Well, luckily, in terms of this being the quote-unquote final puzzle, it's actually relatively easy. They didn't want to fuck you up too bad. But I know it's not this one. I know it's not this one. Because the L is forward there. So that means it's this one. Easy. Easy peasy squeezy.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Challenge of working out the differences between the various hatchets. Realizing the L should be backwards. It's rather nice that the L works for both Luke and Layton. Handy, eh? Hurry up, Professor. Break the seal and read the document.
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this. Your friend and apprentice, Luke.
And well, technically, this to be continued is sort of a lie. Because, like I said, our next game goes to the earliest in the timeline as a prequel. We never actually got a true successor, like timeline-wise, to Lost Future. Which is, again, a bit weird, but you know. Do you enjoy Professor Layton in the Lost Future? Absolutely. It's just as good the second time around. You have reached the end of the story, but the game is far from over. There are exactly 153 puzzles scattered around. I didn't do that many. I only did like 100 and something. 110, I think. Have fun with the rest of the game. Well, thank you, but since you've come to the end of the story, you'll now have the chance to save the game. When you continue to save the game, you'll resume play inside the fortress. Yeah. But that's okay. It was 113, not 110. Whatever. Let me see if I actually did enough to unlock any bonuses. God damn, none. Well, I was doing it for streaming anyway, so I guess I wouldn't. Oh well. It's fine. I guess it's probably better to end like this anyway. But, yeah. Whew. Thank you all so much for coming on this wonderful ride again with me. And, yeah, next time we will be doing Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. But, of course, I do have other plans I want to do before that, so we will be doing other games first. But, next time we return to Layton, it will be with Last Spectre, so thank you all for coming, thank you for staying, thank you for watching the show, and next time I see you here, we will be seeing where it all began.